Hello. My name is Crackerjack787. How are you today? I'm sorry, that sounded really fake. Hello everybody, my name is Crackerjack787 and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted, whatever you want to call it. I'm here. I'm alive. I exist. How you doing? We're gonna move the camera a little bit. Come on. Don't fight me now. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let me just... So, now that I'm looking at you directly, kinda. There. Now, as I said, now that I'm looking at you directly, hi, how you doing? So, this is how it's gonna go for today, right? I'm going to be doing some FNAF VR. While I'm in VR, instead of me having someone on call or reading chat for me, which I would normally do, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to have, like, small periods of where I'm going to read chat. So, if anybody that is modding for me, if anybody comments, if anybody says anything in chat, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube, just please let them know that I'm going to... Hello. Hi. How you doing? How you doing? You doing good? I hope so. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing VR. Let me reiterate what I was saying. I'm going to be doing VR. If anybody that mods for me would mind, just if anybody comes in while I'm in VR, while I got the goggles on, just let them know that I will be taking periods of breaks from the VR so that I can read chat and whatnot. But it is 11:36 p.m. here. I should probably be sleeping, but I don't feel like it. I feel like streaming. So hello, all. How's everybody doing? I hope all is well. There's also a couple of things that I gotta switch over before I hop into the VR headset. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Also, this is my first time standing while streaming, other than when I was in VR. A couple days ago. Monday, I think, actually. Was it Monday? No, Sunday. It was Sunday. It was Sunday. Sunday fun day. Anyway. Yeah. Bing. Bing. Bap. Okay. So, I should probably start getting stuff set, right? Audio output capture. I want that to say... I want that be that. Put that up to 50. That should be loud enough. And then let's do this one. That. Okay. Okay. Is it gonna follow over when I go over to do this? Hello. You here. You're existing. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I'm standing, by the way. I am standing. I can move around. And it doesn't look like I'm too tall for the frame. Yippee! Anyway, how long have you been here? Have you been here the whole time? Were you listening? Just got in. Okay. So, I will reiterate it again, since there is a mod here now. I'll just say it in general. If anybody that mods for me wouldn't mind, wink, wink, I would appreciate you just letting people know on both YouTube and Twitch if people stream in from both of them, to let them know that I will be taking breaks from the headset to read chat, but I will not be reading chat while in the headset. Cool? Sound good? Cool. Awesome. Amazing. Fantabulous. Okay. Bing bing bong. Ba-ding bong. Bing bing de bong. Yeah? Okay. Hello, Nixon. How are you? I have my beautiful Quest 3 right here that I'm about to hop into. I will reiterate again, not fully, but just in general, I will reiterate. I will be taking breaks from the headset. Look what I can do. I'm doing all well. Yeah, I'm doing all well. I'm doing all right. But yeah, I will be taking breaks from the headset to read chat. Probably every other game I'll be taking breaks to read chat. So I'll play like 2 games, I'll take a break and read chat. I'll play 2 more games. Can you play Gorilla Tag? No. Sorry, but no. Anyway. Oh, do you play Gorilla Tag? No, I do not. Thank you for correcting that. There is something, if you go to Twitch, which I don't mind you staying on YouTube, but if you were to go to Twitch, there is a channel point redemption thing that essentially says, thank you, that essentially says that, you know, you can, like, suggest a game to me, and I will try to play it, whether it be the next stream or whenever I can get the game, I will stream it. But as of right now, there's no such thing on YouTube. So from YouTube, I will not be taking suggestions. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop wasting time and get into gaming. Because gaming. There we go. Okay. Hello. Are you going to... There we go. Okay. So is it reading that? This. Okay. It's reading that. And oh. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping you guys can hear this. Okay. Okay, you guys can hear it. Awesome. Okay. Hi, Foxy. Chica. Bonnie. Fred. Hi, Fred. Just for shits and giggles. Cool.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience.
Open Sesame.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we've recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merchandise. So sit back and enjoy a few scares.
Yes, sir.
We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
You're blinking. No. 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 I feel like I'm too tall. I know that's there. I know that's there. And I knew that was there. Okay. Hi, pal. Neat. Okay. Cool. We can. Okay. It looks glitched. Cool. Hi, pal. I don't like the way that you glitch. I want to do these first. Repair Bonnie. Grab and release. Push buttons. Make repairs. Bonnie!
Parts and service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the clean. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on each. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day. Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
Okay. A fun time, Foxy. Oh, poof, 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 poof. A juice, 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 juice. Well, bam, bam, bam. Okay.
Congratulations. It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the
Congratulations. I don't care. Shut up.
Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive...
Cool. Grab and release. Push buttons. Make repairs.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place it in the refuse bin on your right. Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, carefully press the two buttons located on the sides of Chica's head. Oh no, it looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning,
smell it.
disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Good job. Now reattach Chica's upper arm, hand, and cupcake plate.
Sorry.
Well done. Oh no, it looks like Chica needs another dose of the chemi spray. Do not let the infestation spread. Be sure to give the canister button another push as needed. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate. Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary slice of pizza for a job well done. Go on, take it. Eat it. Delicious. See you next time.
Cool. A lemon chica bar. And now I will tell you a story.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to...
Freddy.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. It looks Freddy's got a pretty good job. Now place the hat in the lost... While we're at it, let's make sure there isn't anything else stuck inside. To access Freddy's chest cavity, grab Freddy's bow tie and pull it outwards. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found bin.
Cool.
Be careful not to touch any of Freddy's sensitive wiring.
Shit. Hiya. Restart.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. It looks like one of our guests left a personal item on our star. Freddy's got a good job. Now place the hat in the lost and found. While we're at it, well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found bin.
Okay.
Be careful not to touch any of Freddy's sensitive wiring. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box. The music box must be removed before you can access the child's shoe. Gently grasp the music box and extract it from Freddy's chest cavity before the safety latch descends. Carefully place the music box on the work table to your left. Great job. To reset the safety latch, press. Now, remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity, and we'll call it a day. Oh no! You seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box.
No, I didn't.
This is not good. A replacement may be found on the work table. A slow and even pace is recommended.
Butthole. Can I get a mod to delete that last chat over on YouTube?
Welcome back to Parts and Service. It looks like one of our guests left a personal... Freddy's got a pretty good job. Now place the hat in the lost... While we're at it, well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found bin. Be careful not to touch any of Freddy's sensitive wiring. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box. The music box must be removed before you can access the child's shoe. Gently grasp the music box and extract it from Freddy's chest cavity before the safety latch descends. Carefully place the music box on the work table to your left. Great job. To reset the safety latch, now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity, and we'll call it a day. Oh no! You seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box. This is not good. A replacement may be found on the work table. A slow and even pace is recommended. Crisis averted. To close Freddy's chest cavity. That concludes your time in Parts and Service.
Yippee!
Your pay will be docked accordingly.
Yay! A bag of disappointment. Yay!
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday...
Repair Foxy.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest.
I'm looking at you, buddy.
Foxy's upper arm receptacle.
Close your mouth.
Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
Shit. Here comes Foxy.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy, oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle.
Nope. Stop moving. God damn it all. It's okay. You know what? It didn't work. That's okay. It's alright. So, what's going to end up happening, my friend, is that I am going to actually hold off on finishing this one until the next stream. I am getting very sweaty, and I'm not liking it very much. But, you know what you can do? What you can do is you can, if you're over on YouTube, hit the notification bell so that you can see when I go live and when I post videos. And if you're on Twitch, follow me. But I will see each and every single one of you in just a second.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than
Here I am. Again. And just for now, I'm going to go ahead and make the chat box disappear. But, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, okay. If you didn't, that's okay too. But I'll see each and every single one of you in the next one. Bye-bye!